All right, so let's talk about reflective listening. So that is something we all probably are familiar with, but maybe don't have the pragmatics behind it in terms of the what and the why and the how. So first of all, the what. Reflective listening is literally what it says. Reflect back what you hear. This is the one way that people actually feel understood is by picking up key words that the person is saying and thereby mirroring or reflecting it back. The what, how you actually do it. So you want to share a feeling and a hope, and then the why, basically, it's the same reason that we all need is basically to know that we are understood. So let's give a little bit of an example as to how we can reflectively listen, whether it be as teachers, as parents, spouses, parents with teenagers who oftentimes don't want to listen or don't want to talk. So let's talk about how that might roll out. Okay, so here we go. I am the sender, and let's say the receiver on the other end is just going to listen. So I might say, hey, I'm feeling kind of frustrated because every morning when I wake up and I come downstairs, I look and the counters are filled with stuff, the dishes are in the sink, and I'm feeling like really no one is taking interest in trying to keep things tidy when we're all under a lot of stress. The receiver would then reflect back. So you're kind of feeling frustrated that when you wake up in the morning, that the counters are messy, dishes are in the sink, and nothing's done, and that's really kind of making you feel disrespected. I would then either agree or I might clarify if I felt like the person wasn't sort of getting what I was saying. So once the person gets what you say, then you can share your hope. So my hope would be that maybe everybody could pitch in and maybe tidy up before we go to bed the night before so that when we wake up, the house is kind of neat and we can start our day. Okay, so if I understood you correctly, you're really hoping that everyone could just kind of take a look around the house, see what needs tidying up, so that it's done before we go to bed, and that way when we wake up in the morning, we're starting with a fresh start. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, absolutely. I think I could work on that. Awesome. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. And then the circle closes, and then you move on to the next thing. So the idea with reflective listening is to be clear and concise, keep it short and sweet, because as you and I know, especially teenagers and kids have a hard time really listening, but you can actually teach them how to reflect back so that you know that they get what you're laying down. And let's face it, as parents, teachers, spouses, we all want to know you get what we're talking about. So hopefully that's a good, helpful tip for the day. Have a good one.